you know, Buhari did so much that that every proposition, whether good or bad, is correct. Every reaction you give is correct. If you say break the country, you are right, because nepotism is chopping so much into Nigeria. Insecurity that Buhari is folding arms on, and we have continued to incur debt, is also eating further. In Kaduna alone, they want to break, and I'm sure Ogun will divide more than 4 places. Remo will say they are not part of Ijebu. So I think we still need to come back to the table and learn. We need to come back to learn how to solve problems than always coming up with the threat of breaking. Because if even in our new republics, if we don't learn how to solve problems in our new republics, the threats will still be reused. Like, okay, let us still break again, and we'll continue to breakage everywhere. Anyways, breaking is also an answer. I know oppose for now. We won't break. At least me too. But the only reason I want us to break, for me, is that we were forced together. We did not agree on the format of the country. Business interests from abroad forced the regions together. That's the only condition. I feel slighted. I feel disrespected that some people will just come and say out of their business interest they want to force us together. It's not as if we cannot decide the coming together by ourselves. So we must discuss the basis of our unity. Africa can even be one. But we must be the ones by ourselves to decide. That's the only condition. But if you want to break by force, we will just kill ourselves. It will not affect the interests that join us together, and that is where I'm not really, because if we break now, we don't have anything to sustain ourselves. People will die, people will be displaced. What was the response to help people who left their farms, left their states the other time and went to Cotonou when Fulani elders and farmers clashed? Yeah, wow, some part of Ogun State. People were displaced, they ran away, people lost their families. What was the response of the propaganda, promoters or promulgators or frontiers of let us break? They left them. But so what I'm saying is, I'm not saying whatever will happen will not happen. Let us do something. Let us learn how to force the leadership that is bad out and put the one that can solve the problem. Let us be part of the politics instead of always saying let us break, let us break, let us break. Because the Dual Republic, you will break in more than 10 places. I know that one for sure. Because if that is the learned response if we have learned that response to inability to solve a leadership problem, even in our new republic, it will still be the same thing we apply again. No, Remo is not part of Ijebu. No, we must have Igbomin republic too, because we can't be part of. Even while we are still here now, you see some Obas saying no, we are not part of that kingdom. Olu Kinikon of Kinikon is different from Ishe Kinikon of Kinikon. They are different. Everybody wants to constitute themselves. I'm not saying it's not bad that we break, it's good that we break, but let us always learn also that breaking up is not always the only option that can solve problems. I'm just saying, okay. I move on to the next paper I have here, and this one is Punch. If you look at this one, debt has risen by 20.8 trillion naira under Buhari, and servicing it alone will gulp or has gulped or is gulping